Thokozani sanibonani bogogo nabomkhulu makhosi amakhulu makhosi amahle. My name is Gogo Mpho Kamudi, Prophet Dr. Mkhulu Mpho. Nguyisangoma ngomprofeti Nyamagayishi shangamabhebhezeli. Ingane kaShenge Buthelezi Zuma Msholozi Ncamalala. Mageba kangwani Mkhize Khabazela buya banyathi gatsheni esibalukhulu magaduzela buvungane hlase mkhathini khoza. Mageba kangwani Zulu. Ngingu Nyamagayishi shangamabhebhezeli sengwayo. Ngingu Maponga the great one, Maponga the great one, Maponga the great one, the great one, Chinya the great one, Mhalia. Shaka. Ngingu Msheshe kamakhetha kamufuke nkansi elimani, Ramasiya Matotsi. Mloja Mbanjwa Mkhatshwa, Ndabezitha Marena Dikhosi. Dingakantsethutswa. Mpongo Senchangase Begigandaba. Good people, I want to talk about when you are umelapi, when Davuko, a prophet, you've got this family that is not so supportive. They don't like you being a sangoma. Abafuni nokuzwa. Abafuni nokuzwa ukuthi wena unesipho sokwelapha. Yeah, they can see ukuthi wena uyasebenza wenzani. Kodwa there are families, there are parents that will never akhulule inhliziyo yakhe, akukhulule ukuthi usebenze ngokukhululeka, angakutshengisi when you are not looking for uthando. If umuntu akakuthanda, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, people are entitled to doing what they want to do. But abazali laba ufuna ukuthi wena uphile impilo yakhe because wena uyisangoma. Akafuni ukuthi ube isangoma because yena ikhona into ayikholelwayo ukuthi isangoma yenzani. But yena uzibiza umuntu othanda abantu. Look, it does not have to be that they don't have to like you because lesipho saqhamuka akusimvumo yakhe nokuthi impilo yakho izoqhubekela phambili without imvumo, without ukuthi achaze yena. And a lot of parents, they give their kids a difficult time because they think you need their blessing to become a sangoma. You don't need it, actually. Your blessings came before they were also born. So if they think when you need their blessings to go to Twegele Pambili, that is wrong and that is false. And a lot of parents, as they saw, about difficult, a lot of times, they feel like without them, you can't prosper. Without them, without their blessing, without their input, without ukuthi bakuchase awukwazi ukuthi uphumelele cha khona lokho. It's not true. That is why amathwasana kumele ahlale ephehlweni so that you are removed from negative energies, commentary, you are negative people. And negative people, I mean everybody. So when you are removed from everybody else, you are able to absorb the energy of you as ithwasa, understand me too ningi, so that you have so much peace. Because when Abakoko removes you from these people that are toxic, be it your parents, I'm talking about parents, you're able to find yourself, to grow as a person. Even if you can stay a petloni for 2 years, you need that to grow as a person, to understand who you are, why ukhethiwe. Ufunda izinto eziningi malana nokwelapha. So, and you don't have access to phone a lot of times. Awuvumelekile ukusebenzisa phone. Kusebenzisa futhi. Because I remember for the 12 months I was not speaking to my parents. I was not speaking to my family. Because there was a lot that was going on and I could not talk to them for my own sake, for my own peace and for my own sanity. Because every day when you speak to any person, you absorb their energy, their negativity, their stress, their problems. Like you by the time you're listening to the problem, so accordingly. I'm not saying you can't progress, but the energy abanye bantu iyasinda. You have to recover from that stress. And now, when you need to do what you're supposed to do. Now you've got a problem because ezinye izinto zidinga ukuthi ungakhulumi, ungabe emotionally attached to the other people's problems or issues yet. Uzobasiza makumele ubasize ngalesikhathi leze kumele ubasize ngaso. That is why ephehlweni kumele uhlale away from family, away. Yes, because people are selfish, and especially parents are very selfish. They are selfish because they feel like you have, in a sense, they feel like, hey, you've been taken away from us. We can't see you. No, we will see you, parents. It's not like uthathiwe ukuthi ungasababoni. You will come back, but you need your space to grow, to learn. You need to connect with your ancestors on a level ephezulu kakhulu. Nabo kumele bakunikeze isikhathi sokuthi uqhubeke kalezi zinto kumele uqhubeke ngazo. People should stop being selfish because of it's a once in a life opportunity yokuthwasa ukuhlala ephehlweni. Even if awuhlala ephehlweni, even if you are staying in your own house, ufundisa izinto, you are not supposed to be in contact with people. You are not supposed to be in contact with ukusiza abantu ungasiza abantu bogogo bazothumela abantu kuwena, but you can't communicate with the outside world mayelana ne-personal issues. No, it has to be izinto zedlozi, because umuntu ozomhlola umsiza noma usephehlweni, it means uzobobhizi ngento zedlozi, hayi ngenkinga zabantu lezi zingafuni wena. Because ukuba ingane or ukuba u-auntie kabani, when they need you, they also need to understand that impilo yakho is personal mayelana lento zedlozi, and it's not discussable. Awukwazi ukuthi uyidiscusse because it is sacred information. But if family inenkinga, they feel like wena you have to share everything. Awukwazi. Yingakho izinto eziningi izinto ezingahambi ngendlela, because you have taken on the role of being a mediator, a motivational speaker. Wena ucazulula inkinga zabo ufika nesombululo bese the progress yakho iba delayed. Yes, ugcina nje uhlele isikhathi eside ephehlweni, and the less progress you make, the more time you are going to spend uthwasa. Even if uthwasisa ngamadlozi yakho, believe you me, I've been there, I know what I'm talking about. And if ukuthiwa ungaphumi ekhaya, ungaphumi, ungahlangani nabantu estolo or on the street, don't do that. So people should stop being selfish, and parents should stop being selfish, because they like to is a difficulty or acknowledging ukuthi now you are a different person. I don't know, I can't answer for that. But we must teach them that, look, if even ngithwasa ndaba ezithi ngiyathwasa ngicela isikhathi sokuthi angicede, I will come back ngibe lo muntu kade nguwuyena before. Nothing is going to change about me. Ngizoqhubeka ngibe umuntu kade nguwuyena, ngenze lezi zinto ozicelayo, those that I'm able to do. Do not expect me to be there for you when I need the time to be by myself and be trained. Do not want me ukuba into angazi abazali esikhathi esiningi nomndeni zinenkinga yo high expectations. They just want me, it's me. Bafuna nje ukuthi wena ube khona for bona. But then if you are always there for people emotionally, psychologically and physically, you struggle to differentiate nokuhlukanisa ukuthi kumele uqhumane nedlozi. Because if you are always stressed and emotional, uhluleka nokuzwa lo gogo umkhulu uthe uthi bekumele wenzeni. You struggle because there will be an interruption. Uzohluleka nokuthi uhlukanise ukuthi kwakukhuluma ugogo kwenzakalani, because ustressed, uthwele lezi zinto zingafuni wena. And bona they are selfish because they want you to be there for them, because you've always been there for them. That is not a problem. But when kumele uthwase ngane zakithi, give yourself a space. That is why kuthiwa hamba uhlale ephehlweni. It is necessary you learn to differentiate and to separate your emotions from family. Family like to detach. They like to attach themselves to you a lot. And I can't say I blame it. I blame them, or I don't blame. I don't know their reasons. And if we thankful no was because of abanye abantu bathanda ukuthi babe selfish, abazali bathanda ukuba selfish, and it's just a once-off opportunity, once in a life time opportunity that you need to learn and grow as a person. Because if you miss that opportunity to learn kuba prophet or usangoma, you don't know if abogogo bazochubeka bakufundisa ngaleyo ndlela or bazocala phansi. Because once this thing obusy ngayo kuba ne some kind of a disturbance or interference, abogogo, they reroute the whole thing. It is like when I'm doing a video, this is abanye abantu ngokuthi balalele ukuthi ezinye izinto zisebenza kanjani. So a lot of times when I would be like ngifuna ukutsho something, and then they reroute my speech, bazothi ungasayibeki ngaleyo ndlela, ibeke so, kulahla abanye. If there was somebody listening to me trying to read my mind, because abanye abantu bathanda ukufunda umqondo nomndeni futhi, there are trade secrets, they are umsebenzi wedlozi nophehlo, it's a sacred, into zedlozi, it's sacred. You can't tell people everything, you can't share. Ingakho kungamelanga ukuthi ukhulume nomndeni wakho every day. You can't, especially mausephehlweni, you can't speak to them actually at all, because a family, it's difficult to understand ukuthi umuntu uhlosile kwenzani ngawe and ngaleyo information, because uzoloku share izinto bese into zakho asisahambi kahle. So you don't share so that everything else more batshela ukhulekile ukubatshela. When your ancestors say, you must tell them. If akuvumelekile ukuthi ubatshele, awubatsheli. I can say there's a lot of things that you are not supposed to share with your family, but ezinye abogogo abamind ukuthi just tell them ukuthi awenza imali so yabona. But it's not like you're going to be sharing all the time, because abogogo bafuna ukutshengisa umndeni ukuthi look, this is not just ukuhlala ephehlweni uhlupheke ubuye uluzi weight. Yeah, noma ukuhlala ekhaya, you lose weight, you don't eat a whole lot of things, you don't eat usawuti, starch, a lot of meat. Sometimes meat abayifuni bogogo. You don't drink cold drinks, you don't drink tea. Sometimes there was a time with the whole month where I was not drinking tea. So you learn so many things. Now cabanga, if you're ukhuluma nabo, there are things that you're not supposed to discuss. There are some things that you are not. It doesn't matter ukuthi ukhuliswe lo aunt or uma or uba, you are not supposed to share, because even your own parent could have a different view about what you're doing, could be hating what you're doing, could be having a different view ukuthi yena kahle kahle akathandi lawa madlozi. It is quite normal actually. Yeah, a lot of parents don't like into zephehlweni zosangoma. They even hate ancestors. It's a true, actually. I'm talking about this because I know what I'm talking about. So they are protecting you. Yes, ukuthi look, don't share. Yeah, let there be just a little information they know about into zophehlweni. Khona abantu abaningi bafika la ekhaya bangitshela ngendlela kunzima ngakhona ukuthi athwase, because of the lack of support from parents. Look, the lack of support doesn't mean anything. You don't need them emotionally ukuthi bakusupport. You don't need them ukuthi bakusupport ngemali. You do if you are not working. But then they make your life difficult because they know you're depending on them. But sometimes if uyakwazi ukuzikhokhela, hlala lapho wena uzikhokhela, because bazokutshela the way ukuthi wena if akakusizanga, if akakuchazanga bengeke ukwazi, like that kind of guilt tripping you ukuthi look, you are successful because I made you. Look, you don't need your parents ukuthi uqhubekele phambili ngensebenzo ngephehlo. No, ukuthi you do not need them. Isibusiso asiqhameke kubazali bakho. No, it does not, and you don't need them actually, because uzalwe wembethe, idlozi lelo elakho. Yes, it's your family, asali lokho, but don't think ukuthi umzali wakho mekuphatha ngendlela engalungile akuhlukumeza mhlambe you need their blessing. Idlozi lakho lekhethe kungakazali nokhokho kakhokho. Yeah, I can count back ukuthi 1,000 years ago wakhetha. How do you need your parents' blessing if you're chosen before? So it means wena kumele uthule kuzodlula. It's such a difficult life. I want to say this, it is a difficult life. And when you hear someone crying athi mina ekhaya bangicoshile bathi ngikhethe ukuthi ngifuna ukuthi ngithwase or ngingathwasi. So if you are taking through that the difficult path, lo muntu uhlose kwenza something ngawe. So I can't tell you what to do, but I can just tell you ukuthi don't share information so close. If you're still staying with your parents, do not share. If they allow you to go to your trust, they cannot only allow you permission because you're staying in their house. But if you're staying in your own space, yeah, hamba uzenzele into zakho. But the most important thing is if you share information yakho yephetho, there's a lot of interference yemimoya nenkulumo. Yeah, baphawula kungekho sidingo. Uzokutshela izinto ezingekho. And all of a sudden, they just want to speak to you. Yeah, they want to speak to you, but you told them you are busy. But everybody wants to speak. Everybody just wants to access you. Haibo. Wonke umuntu sefuna ukukhuluma now, even though you have told them. That is why I'm saying, you don't talk to them, you don't answer your phone. Yekela. They will get used to ukuthi konja akaphenduli. Konja akaphenduli phone. They will get used to leyo idea akwande.